Welcome back to a weekly gaming news show's 10 and 10. This is episode 110 for the week ending Saturday, July 21st, 2018. This year's Microsoft Ultimate Game Sale is now live. Running through July 30th, scores of games are on sale. There are small indie titles as well as big AAA blockbusters. Some notable titles are Resident Evil 7, Cuphead, Lord of the Rings Shadow of War, Forza 7, and many more. Guerrilla Games is expanding their staff. The studio behind Killzone and more recently Horizon Zero Dawn is planning on moving into bigger offices and ramping up their staff. They are looking to release games, new IPs, and ones based on existing properties every 2 to 3 years. The expansion has been in the works for several years. Razer is making an exclusive PlayStation 4 Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite arcade stick. Based on Razer's Panthera and tested by esports legends, the stick will cost $219.99. Some features include 10 Sanwa Denshi buttons, one-touch access to storage and internals, an almost 10-foot detachable screw-lock USB cable, and more. The joystick is currently available in Europe and will be released in North America next month. Video game analytics company SuperData is reporting that Fortnite is a billion-dollar franchise. Specifically, Fortnite Battle Royale, since its release, has taken in $1 billion in microtransaction revenue. This number is not official, but it doesn't seem to be far off, with Epic Games launching a $100 million esports league season for Fortnite and giving money back to developers in the Unreal 4 engine marketplace. Marvel Strikeforce influencer has exploited a deal with the developer to rule the leaderboards. Nightly Gaming, a YouTuber, was able to reach the new 65 level cap in barely 2 weeks, which raised a lot of questions. In response, FoxNext deleted Nightly Gaming's account from the production server and opened a test server for him and others in his position to play test. Last week, Xavier released the Culling 2, and it was so bad that the developers pulled the title and are going back to the original Culling to improve and support that. The Culling 2 has been pulled from all markets, and anyone who purchased the game has been refunded. A classic case of a developer trying to capitalize on a craze, in this case, the Battle Royale craze. An Uncharted fan film cast Nathan Fillion as Drake. While Sony has been trying to get an Uncharted movie off the ground for several years, director Alan Unger has released a 15-minute project that is not endorsed by Naughty Dog or Sony. The short has several known actors and actresses and has high-quality production. The question now is how long will this short last in the wild? Rainbow Six Siege is auto-banning players for hate speech. Rainbow Six Siege has a history of toxic behavior, and Ubisoft has implemented a system to auto-ban toxic speech. It is a 3-strike system where your first offense gets you banned for 30 minutes. The next 2 offenses get you 2-hour bans each, with players being referred to moderators for review after the 3rd ban. A referral to the moderation staff puts a player at risk for a permanent ban as outlined by the official code of conduct. Shadow of War, Lord of the Rings Shadow of War removes loot boxes this week, as they promised back in April. Revealed to high praise once released, Shadow of War quickly came under fire for what were perceived as a poor implementation of loot boxes. It didn't help that this was also swept up in EA's Battlefront 2 loot box debacle. Another game sans loot boxes is good for the industry. August Twitch Prime games announced. After flooding libraries with free games in July to celebrate Prime Day, August sees Amazon reel it in a bit. This month, Twitch Prime members will be able to get Anti-Hero, Death Squid, Jotun Valhalla Edition, Steam World Dig, and the Wizardry Bundle, which includes Wizardry 6, 7, and 8. All 7 of these titles will be available to add to your library starting August 1st and ending August 31st. Thank you for watching this week's episode of a weekly gaming news show's 10 and 10. Before I sign off, I would like to give a word to our sponsor, the New Challengers. If you're looking to improve in the most popular fighting games or just looking for a community to share your passion, the New Challengers is the place for you. Supporting popular games like Street Fighter V, Dragon Ball FighterZ, Injustice 2, and many more, with fight nights, tournaments, and trainings, and more. Head to www.newchallengers.gg to learn more and to sign up. Finally, if you would like to get more details on these stories and more, join Trinell and I for a weekly gaming news show, live streamed on Twitch and Facebook, Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.